This is my everyday life, you know. Should I keep my fur coat on?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, no, so
What
you
about,
don't
what
get
my,
it.
should I keep my jewelries on?
Yes.
This is my everyday life, you know. What is special for you is my truth in my heart and my gratitude that you even want to talk to me. That's special to me. Okay, who's going to start? This one's going to go first.
Okay.
Why did you choose to work in live theater instead of film?
Well, that's a very, very good question for my first question. I didn't choose this business. Like, I thought, like when people say to you guys, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you say, oh, maybe I want to be a nurse, I want to be this, I want to be that. But as life has it, it chose me. A friend of mine wanted some help in the theater, and I said, I'd help you for a little while. And that's why I chose this. It really chose me. So I chose to write children's books, and here I am doing this. Okay, anybody else? Oh, just sorry, because Miss.
What tips can you share with someone who would like to get started in the business?
Well, the first thing I tell you, it's a business. It's not show play. Whether you're sick, it's 365 days of the year. You go on, whether you're sick, whether you got a fever. You have to be disciplined because the audience that you're performing for doesn't care if you're sick, doesn't care if you had a bad day, because they're paying money to see you at your best, if you're talking about live theater. And also, I would also say never miss an opportunity, because once I finish this interview, I'm going to give you guys a little quiz. I'm going to ask you to do something for me as a producer who does auditions. I want to see, can you do things that are, and always be spontaneous, and always do it for the right reasons. Whatever you want to know, why do you want, we'll go back to that later. Why do you want to be in the business? And why do you want to be in the business? Because you think you're going to make money, or you think it's glamorous, or, so you have to say, you have to figure it out first. And that's with anything, any business. You have to have a passion for it. If you can sleep and eat it, and you have to do that. Okay. Yes, miss.
What's your best work that means a lot to you?
What's what?
What's your best work that means a lot to you?
Well, my best work that means a lot to me, she's 51 years old, and that's my daughter. That's my best work, being a mom. But I say my best work is always seeing young people, people of color, and young people of color, non-color working and pursuing their dreams. And my best work, it's always, my best work is tomorrow. My best work is right now. This, like, 1 o'clock, I was doing something else, I consider that my best work. But my best work is right now. I'm talking to you guys. So my best work is always in the now. I don't dwell on the past. Yes.
What is your most important rule to follow? What is your most important rule to follow?
The important rule to follow is say you don't know something, and you can be afraid but don't have no fear. And listen to others. I'm constantly learning things. So I think that's the best. Are you talking about in theater? And listen to people and watch, because everyone, and when like I thought I wanted to be an actress, I couldn't do it. Some people can't be an actress. I'm in the behind the scenes. I knew early on that I had to be a producer. Like some people, like this one here, she may not be an actress, but she could be a great director. You may be a great painter. You may be a set designer. You may love clothes. You may be a costume designer. You may love lighting or computers, and you can do that. Or you may love figures, and you can be a producer like me and raise the money. Those are my rules. There are no rules. There's rules and no rules. But always remember it's a business, and be kind to people, because you never know who you're going to see on your way up, on down. Yes.
If one of us would like to be like a producer or something, and they didn't know how to do it, would you like help them?
I try to help. Here's the thing. I think you're producing already. Like you're already producing things. A producer is a title, but like say for instance, you say, "Okay, guys, let's get together and do a show," right? And just among you people said, but we're gonna need, let's each of us $25. We're gonna each put in $25 or allowances to get the costumes, and one person's gonna do that. You're already producing, so you can't think about, oh, it's $1 million. You know, you have to think about, you have to start small. When I'm trying to raise like $1 million, which seems like a lot of money, but we never have it. No one comes and says, oh, here's $1 million. Well, sometimes they do, but sometimes you don't want it. But if I'm trying to raise $1 million, I start with the first 25,000 or first 500, because those are the important things. So well, here's another rule. Do not ever let anybody tell you things and they haven't done themselves. Like if someone is say, no offense to, I'm not talking about big people because I'm a big person. If someone comes to you and say you're getting fat and they're 900 pounds, don't listen to them. If someone comes to you and say you can't sing and they've never done anything, you know, listen to the source of what you're hearing. You know what I mean? You know, so because everybody is important, everybody's special, and everybody has their own uniqueness. You're not unique. Nobody is unique, but you have your own uniqueness. Okay, now we've done all those questions. Sit there, ask me what you wanted to ask me. Let's do the questions. Yeah, go ahead.
What are some misconceptions about your work?
What? I'm sorry.
What are some misconceptions about your work?
The great opportunities about my work?
Misconceptions.
Oh my God. I love this question. The misconception is that it is glamorous. You have to look glamorous. The misconception is it's hard work. And also the misconception is that you're providing a service, because nobody cares. Nobody really cares. They care when they care, but it's not that deep. You know, that's the misconception that, oh, you've made it or you have it all, because what you're doing, you're providing a service. You know, a service like, you know, it's like taking care of a kitten or a dog or something like that, putting the food down, making sure they have nourishment. But the great thing about pets, they don't talk back. People talk back, and they hurt your feelings. So anyone whose feelings are easily hurt, this is not the business for you. Yes?
How did you really get started in this business?
I'm still getting started. I'm like 75 years old now, and I've been on Broadway for 50 years, and most people say 75, oh, you're trying to be one foot in the grave. But I'm already going to be an actress. Netflix has written a web series for me, so I'm always getting started. And you know, you're already started already. What you're doing right now, you already started in the business. I wouldn't be sitting down with people who didn't start in the business, because I already have a Tony Award in my picture started. So I don't need to sit down with people that haven't been started. So let me just give you right, that you have already started. It's already there. It's already in the universe. Yes.
What's your favorite thing to do when you're not at work?
Oh my God, my favorite. Oh my God, I love this question. My favorite thing to do is watch old movies. That I like, and I like cooking, and I like reading. Well, I don't want to say this in front of your parents, but I like reading trashy novels. You know, people you don't have to think about. Not trashy, you know, like mystery. I like reading mystery stuff. You know, things that I don't have to think about, comic books and stuff. And I also like spending time with my daughter, because let me tell you something. In this business, there is no time for your family. If you're trying to get married, I've been married, but if you're really in this, it's committed. It's a lot of commitment, even if you're not on stage. Because I have been doing, for the first time in 5 years, I was able to be home with my daughter. I was able to take a trip at Christmas, because you know, Christmas, everybody works. So when you have some time, you spend time alone, you know. So that's my favorite thing. Yes.
So one more question is that, what's your favorite thing to do with your daughter when you're not really busy?
Laugh, and I look at her and just so happy that I have her, and that she still likes me, and she's not on the, you know, on the TV talking about how horrible I was. And I had her. She was with me in the theater since she was 3 years old. She had her first meal at Sardi's in this restaurant, and when, like, you saw Anastasia, that's a beautiful production. You know, there's a lot of costumes there, And then have you been to the wardrobe room where they have the costumes? Well, when I accept an award, I thank the wardrobe people and the stagehands because they really raised my daughter. Because I don't believe in a parent saying, I could have done this if I didn't have a kid. I could have done this, because you guys are gonna make your own path. And all I found out when I was with her, that kids just want to be happy and want to be with you. They don't want to know, I mean, that's my experience. I don't know. That's my favorite thing. Like I'm doing. I wish she was here. When we do this again, I'm gonna bring my daughter. She can tell you about me for real.